Hi again, this is Jerry. And of course, I've got a very interesting question for you. What kind of legacy are you building in your family? Is it honor or is it heartbreak? There is a shame for a disgraceful child. The proverb that I'm going to be talking about speaks of a son or even a daughter whose behavior is so destructive that he wastes his father and he drives away his mother. The words carry weight of disappointment, hurt, shame. It destroys a family. Squandering resources is not just about wasting money, but it's wasting your trust, your honor, and your very legacy. Breaking fellowship through rebellion, disrespect, or cruelty many times is controlled by evil forces that cause a deep grief, brings both shame, public dishonor, reproach, lasting damage to the family and to the family name. We see this all over the world. People of one nation hating another, and many have no idea why. One religion hating the other religion, while both religions teach against hating altogether. The pains of a parent's rejection, it's not just an isolated situation. It's becoming quite common right here in our land today. Children wanting to have no contact with their parents at all. The scripture that I'll be showing you talks about wasting a father, implies using up his father's love and labor that the father had worked over 20 years in raising a child. The child just throws that away. Casting away his mother reveals heartache, rejection, the tenderness and the nurturing that a mother has given and good counsel to the child. He's just throwing that away. It is a reversal of God's design for the family. The parent is meant to bless the child, and the child is meant to honor the parent. In fact, it's one of the big 10 commandments. Shame and reproach is what happens to a family. The entire family, the siblings, the aunts, the uncles, the cousins, all feel the effect of it. They're aware of it, that it carries the shame for one entire family just because of what one child has done. Reproach is a long-term damage to a child's own character. If a child who rejects their parents is seen by their own children, it's sure to be passed down to them. You see, if they don't see that their father or mother are honoring their parents, it's telling the child, you don't have to honor me when I'm older if I make a mistake too. You see, kids, what they see is what they do. In the Jewish culture and many others, to dishonor your parents is to cut yourself off from a blessing, from the community, and often from God's favor. Unfortunately, the child who rejects his parents has problems in life, more than likely maybe a loss of a job, or sickness, or divorce, or have problems with their own children. And all could be a result of a child rejecting their parents. Adult children can still dishonor their parents through neglect, abandonment, even in public or family criticisms when they talk about their parents. This principle applies to not just the youth, but to anyone who forgets the weight of a family honor. Unfortunately, problems in families have been going on for far too long. John Trapp, a person who made wonderful statements in the past, said, "Such a son brings his parents' gray hair with sorrow to the grave and brands himself with an everlasting shame." Charles Spurgeon said, A man who wrongs his father or his mother is doubly criminal. He sins not only against nature's laws, but against the divine commandment. Yes, like I said, it's one of the big 10, and it's the only commandment that holds a promise of longer life. All these sayings are hard, but very close to me and my wife. Like many parents who are going through the same pains and disappointments. And if you're going through that, our prayers are with you. What does true honor towards your parents really look like at any age? How can someone repair a broken relationship with their parents and remove the reproach that's going to be upon them? Listen, don't wait until it's too long. The verse that I just mentioned will be on the screen. Read it out loud if you can, and have a great day.